90% of the AI side hustle videos on this platform are showing you how to make money for the person who made the video, not for you. Here's what's interesting. A study of over 1,000 company executives this year found that 74% of the money being made from AI right now is going to just 20% of companies. Not 20% of industries. 20% of companies. Everyone else is spending money on AI and getting almost nothing back. That gap isn't an accident. And once you see why it exists, you'll see exactly where the actual money is. The part nobody's putting in a listicle video. Stick around, because by the end of this, I'm going to give you 3 things you can literally do today, not someday, that puts you on the winning side of that 20%. In the next 9 minutes, here's what's happening. First, I'm going to show you the real reason most people trying to make money with AI are failing, and it's not the reason you think. Second, I'm going to hand you a specific, repeatable way to find paying clients this week. The exact framework, not a vague idea. And third, and this is the part I want you to stay for, I'm going to show you what the top earning AI operators are quietly doing right now, backed by what actual banks and Fortune 500 companies are doing internally that almost nobody talks about publicly. Here's the problem. Most people trying to make money with AI are stuck in what I'd call tool mode. They open ChatGPT, they generate something, a blog post, a logo, a caption, and they wait for someone to pay them for the output. But think about that for a second. If the output is something anyone can generate by typing the same prompt, why would a business pay you for it instead of just doing it themselves for free? Here's the uncomfortable truth. AI didn't create a shortage of content. It created a flood of content. And when everyone can produce the same thing, the thing itself stops being valuable. What becomes valuable is knowing which problem to point the tool at and knowing how to implement the fix inside a real business. That's the gap between the 20% capturing almost all the value and the 80% getting nothing. The 80% are selling outputs. The 20% are selling outcomes. One AI tool used the same way will make one person $20 and another person $20,000 because the second person isn't selling an AI-written email. They're selling 40 more booked appointments a month. Same tool, completely different business. So if you've tried to make money with AI and it didn't work, I want to be straight with you. It's probably not because you picked the wrong tool, it's because you were selling a task instead of a result, and that's exactly what we're going to fix right now. Here's the first gem, and I want you to actually write this down. Gem 1, audit before you pitch. Instead of messaging a business saying, I do AI stuff, need any help, which gets ignored every time, pick a local business, spend 20 minutes finding one specific thing costing them money. Missed calls, slow quote turnaround, no follow-up on leads that go cold. Then show up with the fix already built. A voice agent that answers after-hours calls. An automated follow-up sequence for quotes that went quiet. You're not pitching AI. You're showing them money they're currently losing with the fix already in your hand. People don't pay for potential. They pay for a bleeding wound you've already found and already stitched. Here's why that matters more than it sounds like it should. Dentists, HVAC companies, law firms, med spas, these businesses are drowning in missed opportunities they don't have time to notice, let alone fix. You noticing it for them, for free, as your pitch, is the single biggest unlock in this whole space right now. Some operators are charging $500 to $2,000 just to implement one fix like this, one time per client. Gem 2, and this is the one that changes who you're selling to. Stop trying to convince people AI is worth trying. Instead, search for businesses that are already paying for the problem AI solves. A call center they're outsourcing, a scheduling assistant they already employ, a marketing agency they already pay monthly. You're not creating a new budget line item. You're replacing one that already exists. That's an entirely different, much easier sale because the business already believes the problem is worth paying to solve. You just have to be cheaper, faster, or better than what they're currently paying for. Gem 3. Package it as a subscription, not a project. A one-time payment ends the relationship the moment you cash the check. A $300 a month retainer for I maintain and improve your AI system means you get paid every single month for work you mostly already built once. This single shift, one-time fee to monthly retainer, is the difference between chasing new clients forever and building actual income. Here's what's interesting. None of what I just said requires you to be a coder or an AI expert. It requires you to notice problems better than the business owner has time to. Now, here's where it gets genuinely wild, because I want to show you this isn't a small trend. It's happening at a scale most people have no idea about. Rocket Companies, one of the largest mortgage lenders in the U.S., uses AI agents where reviewing loan agreements now takes 80% less time, and underwriting tasks that used to take 4 hours are being completed in about 15 minutes. That's not a rumor. That's a reported operational change, and it's why loan volume per employee at that company has climbed 63% in 2 years. Bank of America runs an AI assistant called Erica that now handles around 2 million customer interactions a day. Citigroup has 180,000 employees using internal AI tools a combined 7 million times, saving hours of manual work daily. I'm telling you this not to impress you. I'm telling you this because here's the wow moment. Those are massive companies with entire departments dedicated to this. But the exact same mechanism, find a repetitive, expensive task and let AI compress it, is available to a business with 5 employees, and almost nobody is offering it to them. The big banks aren't your competition. They're your proof of concept. Here's gem number 4, and this one alone is worth the video. 88% of companies surveyed this year said AI has already increased their revenue in at least part of the business, but adoption inside small and mid-sized businesses is still extremely low, because most small business owners don't know where to start and don't have time to figure it out. That gap, massive proven results at the top, almost zero implementation at the bottom, is where independent operators are making real money right now. Not by inventing something new, but by translating what big companies are already doing into a version a local business can actually use. And here's gem number 5. The workflow shift almost nobody talks about. Instead of creating one piece of content and moving on, record one long conversation, one client call, or one piece of long-form content and break it into a week's worth of shorter content pieces from that single recording. 1 hour of work, 7 days of output. That's not a hack. That's just treating your time like the actual scarce resource it is. So here's my honest, and probably unpopular take. Most people trying to make money with AI right now are going to make almost nothing. Not because AI doesn't work, but because they're competing to sell the tool instead of the result, in a market where the tool is now free for everyone. I think in 12 months, the phrase AI side hustle is going to sound as outdated as blogging side hustle did in 2015. Not because it stopped working, but because the people doing it well will just be calling it my business. Tell me where you disagree. Are you already doing this, or does this whole approach sound harder than the videos promising it in 5 minutes? Put it in the comments. I read every one, and I'll answer the best ones in the next video.